Luis Garcia facing the Royals back-to-back times. He's never done that before. Towards Correa, backhand play in the air. Carlos Correa goes down to a knee to make sure he had that play.
These were strikeouts.
Swing and a miss, got him with the cutter. A 10-pitch first inning for Luis Garcia and a 1-2-3 start to this one.
And now Brady Singer will try to accomplish the same thing, making consecutive starts against the Astros.
Yeah, and if he does, he'll do like Lynch. Stay on the corners, the edges, quality strikes.
Slider down and away will load up the bases for Carlos Correa. A couple of walks here in the first inning from Singer. Ground ball right side. They will make the play to first. That will score a run. Altuve crosses the plate. Carlos Correa puts one in play with 2 strikes and picks up an RBI ground out. The Astros on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's Aledmys Diaz. On the ground, Lopez a diving stop, and the throw gets by the first baseman O'Hearn. 2 runs will score. O'Hearn couldn't make the pick, and the Astros lead 3-0. He's telling the manager.
I swear, as he's getting carried off the field.
Swing and a miss. Dozier goes down with the cutter. 2 strikeouts for Garcia. Both of them with the cutter, which isn't a surprise. Oh yeah, a little change piece getting Ryan O'Hearn. Luis Garcia jumps off the mound with a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts in the inning. He's retired the first 6.
So now he's busting a fastball in.
Got him. Got him with the slider. Big strikeout there for Luis Garcia for the first out of the inning. Good speed. Line drive caught by Aledmys. Showing a little vertical hop on that jump as he left his feet to rob Whit Merrifield of a potential 2 RBI base hit.
We got to see a replay. Let's see how high it gets.
And Garcia can see his way out of this situation. He can get Nicky Lopez.
Salvador Perez is on deck. Runner goes, here's the pitch, and he's out at home. Tried to steal home, and Garcia delivers to Castro with a left-handed batter at the plate, and they tag him out. And a great job by Luis Garcia not to panic and deliver the ball outside away from the left-handed batter. And Garcia gets out of it with runners on second and third and nobody out.
Correa with an RBI ground out his first time up. That ball hit well to center field. Taylor on the move. He'll watch this one bounce off the wall. Yuli on the move at third base. He's going to be waved around. He's going to score. RBI double Carlos Correa. It is 4-0.
1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider, and it's a 1-1 count. Now Jim Reynolds, home plate umpire, is walking over toward the Astros dugout. He looks like he's in some sort of distress. The trainer, Jeremiah Randall, coming out to meet him. Maybe a situation where they're trying to convince Jim Reynolds that it would be best if he did not continue.
Yeah, I want him to take his time at the very least.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a new home plate umpire. Yep, yeah. Jim Reynolds is coming out of this ball game. Brady Singer working the first 5 for the Royals. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Chased a cutter down and away. And Merrifield down on strikes. 5th punch out for Garcia. Swing and a miss. Got him on the cut fastball, and the inning is over. A 1-2-3 frame for Garcia. He has set down the last 8 in a row.
Only 4 hits allowed so far by Garcia. Swing and a miss. That's a good changeup. Luis Garcia gets Ryan O'Hearn swinging for strikeout number 7. 2 outs in the inning. Dusty coming out of the dugout with Michael Taylor due up. One of his finest outings of the year. He is going to get a nice hand when he heads to the dugout. 18 of 22 first pitch strikes going into this inning. Foul tip caught by Jason Castro. Stanek picks up a strikeout to end the inning. Ground ball. Stanek has it to Altuve for 1. The turn, pick, double play. Yuli Gurriel continues to flash the leather on those scoops at first. Ball game over. Kendall Graven a 1-2-3 ninth. A 4-hit, 3-pitcher combined shutout. The Astros even up this series